Hello and welcome to the first webcast of our geography lesson for grade 10 about globalization. We are just about to start this topic, so the information in this lesson will be very general, but we need to get started somewhere, so why not here? And why not with this very telling David Attenborough quotation? I hope you like it and it gives you a little bit of a thought and something to look at while I talk to you. So what are we going to talk about here? Well, first of all, it's your immediate surroundings. So if you just take 1 second to look around your desk or wherever you're reading this or listening to this webcast, what kind of things can you see around you? Where are they from? Where have they been produced? And why I'm asking this is very simple. If you look at this product, it's a fairly run-of-the-mill, well-known brand of electric toothbrush. But did you know that this toothbrush actually consists of 38 different components? These 38 different components go through the hands of some 4,500 workers worldwide who work in 10 different countries across 5 time zones, and each and every piece of this little device travels an accumulated 27,800 kilometers just to arrive to be assembled. And then how much they travel again to end up on shelves in different cities of the world is just another added little tidbit. So we see that globalization is here, but is this a new process? Is this something that's never happened before? Of course it's not. We all know that we've been trading with other tribes, with other countries, with other continents for millennia, so there is nothing new there. What has changed, however, is the volume and speed at which this travel takes place. The amount, the quantity of the product that travels from one country to the next, and of course the speed at which you can get things from one place to the other. Another interesting change is that goods that have been the original commodity have been joined by services and information as well as part of the globalized transition of goods. If you look at this graph, it shows really well that while in 1950 the world export of goods was around 0.23 trillion dollars, by the early 2000s, by 2003, it almost reached 10 trillion dollars worldwide. And an interesting process was how services joined this graph around the 1970s. And of course, it's not only information and goods, but ideas and concepts that are traveling as well. So what are the driving forces behind this process? First of all, political changes. Across the globe, since the late 1980s, there have been radical changes which led to a free market economy. Free market economy facilitated and encouraged factories in foreign countries, and this was supported by the communication and information technology and new means of transportation, and new transportation technologies have been developed to support this. Of course, we can't have a short introduction without talking a little bit about global players. There are some major companies who are looking for low production cost, that is cheap labor and cheap resources, raw materials, have settled around the world, you will probably not guess, but this map shows how the McDonald's company spread it across the globe in a mere 60 years, taking uh, taking over uh, the whole world, basically. Now, as we approach the end of this short introduction, I would like to ask you to think of a project. This project can be really anything, something that you can do very quickly with two or three of your friends in the class. It can be your opinion about globalization. It can be a reflection on this quotation that today globalization is farther, faster, and cheaper. What does this mean, and do you agree with it? You can email your answers, or you can share them with our email address, and of course they will find their way to our blog. Or you can also just simply choose a global company and describe them and how their processes work. I hope this was as enjoyable for you to listen to as it was for me to put it together, and I shall see you in class very shortly. Bye.